You're watching TimesXP and Vidya 3, and as Donald Trump continues his high-profile Asia tour, two powerful countries, Russia, China and Iran, they seems to be moving closer than ever. Their message to the West is loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen, we are done playing by your rules. Well, it all began when a top advisor to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, met with China's ambassador in Tehran. Well, the two didn't just exchange the handshakes, they praised the strategic and deeply rooted friendship between their countries. Well, that's the diplomatic language for saying that we are in this together, right? And at the very same time, Russia made global headlines by showing off one of its most terrifying weapons, the Burevestnik, a nuclear-powered cruise missile that experts say can fly for hours and strike targets anywhere in the world. But you know what? Here's what raises a lot of eyebrows. Reports claim that Vladimir Putin is offering these missile technologies to his allies, hinting that friends of Russia could soon share the same firepower. And who are those friends? You guessed it right, China and Iran. This comes right as the United Nations Resolution 2231, which limited Iran's missile and nuclear program, officially expired. Basically, that means Iran is no longer bound by certain international restrictions. And both Moscow and Beijing, they are backing its right to develop advanced weapons. Basically, in other words, the three countries are opening up a challenge for the US and Western dominance on the global stage. In the meantime, Trump is trying to rebuild America's influence in Asia, meeting leaders like Xi Jinping and promised to restore fair trades. But as the US focuses on trade wars and alliances in the Pacific, a new bloc is quietly forming across Eurasia, one that could reshape everything from global energy supplies to military powers. Together, Russia, China and Iran control massive reserves of oil, gas and rare earth minerals, along with powerful armies and nuclear ambitions. Their growing cooperation, from joint military drills in the Persian Gulf to energy and infrastructure deals under China's Belt and Road initiatives, signals a new era of multipolar power. So here's the big question. Is this the birth of a new world order? Are we watching the rise of a rival super alliance challenging America's global leadership? One thing is certain, sir. The world is no longer divided by the old Cold War lines. This time the battlefield isn't just about ideology. It's about technology, it's about trade, it's about the total control of the future.